Hello everyone, this is Rishida. Welcome to my channel. My last video was about how to create a data frame, multi-index data frame. So this was the data frame I created in my last video. If you haven't seen it yet, I have the link in the description box below. Please feel free to check. We created this data frame. Let me go through this code a little bit. I'm importing pandas. This is the scores, the data, and here I am specifying and setting up the index. There are two levels of index. In the first level I have schools, school 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the second level I have the years 2018 to 2021. And the columns also have two levels. The first level it's the grades, 7th grade and 8th grade, and in the second level it's math, reading and writing, 3 subjects. Just consider this course as the average score. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to index the multi-index data frame. So I added some more data. If you notice, I added some more data because I need a little bigger data set to demonstrate how to really index a multi-index data frame. Okay, I have this template in the link in the description box below. Please feel free to check and download the template if you want to follow along with me. Okay, so first, let's say here is the data frame. Let's say we want only 7th grade data. Okay, 7th grade. Let me run them. Okay, this is df.7th grade. And then let's get into a little more detail. I want to get 7th grade and math data. Here it is. Look at it. It's a series. If you want to convert it to a data frame, you can do it very easily. Okay, this is how it is. Okay, let's see the data frame again. This is the original data frame. Next, I want to use the iloc and slice it a little differently. Look, here I am saying I want the first 3 rows and first 3 columns. In the iloc, this first one is always rows, and second one after comma, second one is always column. So look, I have first 3 rows, school 1 2018 to 2020, the first 3 rows, and first 3 columns, 7th grade math, reading and writing, the first 3 rows. If you do first 4, so look at it, after 7th grade we had to have 8th grade math to make it 4 columns. Okay, now instead, if I want to have a index a little better, a little more specific, I want 2 to 6. So look at it. Okay, first, so 2 to 6, 0, 1, 2. Okay, it starts in school 1 2020. Look, it starts at 2020 school 1, and as I said, 2 to 6, so it will take row 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it will end at school 2 2019. School 2 2019, because it's not going to include column row 6. It will stop at row 5 because upper bound is always excluded. It will start at 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and the column we have 1, 2, 4. So it will start at column 1. So our column 0 is math. Remember, this year is not a column, it's an index. So this is index level 0 and index level 1. Okay, you can see that we mentioned here we have 2 levels of index. In the index, you can see that. Okay, so column 0 is math, then column 1 is reading. So it will start at column 1 from reading, And it will have row, column 1, 2, and 3. And it's not going to include column 4. So column 1, reading, writing, and math. 2, column 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is what it is. Well, now df.log. Look, this was df.iloc. Now I will use df.log, where I'm not going to really use this indexing. I will use the name of the label directly. School 1 to school 3. Okay, so I want the data from school 1 to school 3. And for column, I want 7th grade. Here it is school 1 to school 3 and 7th grade data. And df.log. Now, instead of 7th grade, we can have 7th grade to 8th grade. We only have 2, so 7th grade to 8th grade. If we have more, we could do some more granular, like rows here. So here is the data frame, the sliced school 1 to school 3. So look at it. So we don't have school 4 because we didn't specify that. If I want school 1 to school 2, it's gonna give me school 1 to school 2 and 7th grade and 8th grade. Okay, let's go a little more detail. Okay, why don't I just start from the scratch? Okay, so a little more detail. I want school 1 2019 to school 2, then maybe 2020. Okay, these are the rows, and let's go to the columns. I want, sorry, the tuple. We have to put tuple. I want 7th grade, 7th grade, maybe the reading, to 8th grade, 8th grade reading. Look at it, it's very specific. School 1 2019, it started at school 1 2019 and ended at school 2 2020, school 2 2020. And 7th grade reading to 8th grade reading, 8th to 8th grade reading. It's a lot more specific, where you don't have to count and find the index number. Well, now something new. A period IndexSlice. Okay, now IDX. So df.log. Okay, IDX. Okay, IDX all rows. First, the same thing. We are going to use all rows of 2019. All rows means the first level. School 1 is the first level. First level, all rows 2019. Okay, and IDX all columns, the first level, like 7th grade and 8th grade, both of them. And then I want to use only reading data. Now close the bracket. Here it is. You see, it's more specific. You can use more specific information here. So in the first label, I wanted all schools. And in second label, I wanted only 2019. So this is the rows. And it's the column first label. First label, I got only all of it. because this colon means everything, and second label I got only reading. Okay. So instead of all of it, what if I want only school 1? I want only 8th grade. Oh, we got only one. So for school 1 2019, so school 1 2019, and index column 8th grade reading, 8th grade reading, so it's 88. You can see it. You can also index it like this, school 3. Okay, and instead of reading only, you can get reading to writing. Okay, this is school 1 to school 3, and I wanted 2019, all the 2019s, and 8th grade. Okay, I got 8th grade reading to writing, reading to writing. You see that? Okay. Now, instead of 2019 only, what if I want 2019 to 2021? Look, I have 2019 to 2021 reading to writing. Or this time, let's get something different. Math to writing. Or math to reading. Here it is. Well, that was all. Now we will move on to something different. Here we have two indexes, right? School, this is the first level, this is the second level. What if we have more indexes, like 3, 4, or 5 indexes? How do we handle that? Okay, to do that, I'm going to import a new data frame called Students Performance Dataset. If you have seen my videos before, I use this dataset a lot, and I'm going to use it again. Okay. Students performance.csv. I put the link in the description box below. If you want, please feel free to download this dataset and follow along and practice with it. Because if you are watching this video to learn, that's the only way to learn. That is, you have to practice, you have to do it and try your own thing with the same kind of ideas. Okay, here it gives the students information. It has gender, race, ethnicity, parental level of education, lunch, test preparation course, and then 3 scores, math, reading, and writing. Now, let's see the f.index.names. It says frozen list, none. That means no index here. So let's just set index. df.setIndex. I will start with race ethnicity. Then I will include parental level of education. Lunch. Test preparation course. And gender. Okay, so mdf dot head. Here it is. Okay, so we have 5 indexes and 3 columns, math, reading, and writing score. If you check it again, the mdf.index.names, now you will see frozen list, 5 indexes. Well, why we have to set all of this as indexes? Why people do that even, right? The reason people do that, it becomes easy to query the data frame. Okay, now let's see how it becomes easy. Sorry, it's mdf.log. Look, first we have the race and ethnicity. We have group A, B, C, D. Let's see if I want only group A. Look, I have only group A data. Okay, now what if I want group A and I want to specify parental level of education as some college? That means I want to know this, have the data frame that has only group A data and the parental level of education is some college. Here it is. Ignore this warning. It's not going to do anything. And what if I want to go a little further? I want to see the lunch standard. Here is lunch standard. Then I want to go more. I want to see the students with test preparation course completed status. Okay, so here it is. And at last, I have 5 data. Okay, why don't I get only male data, male? So it's 3, group A, some college, standard lunch, test preparation course completed, gender male, I have only 3 data. So you see how easy it is to query the data? Okay. Now what if mdf.log group, let's say group B this time, group B. I don't care about the parental level of education. I don't care about the lunch. I even don't care about the gender. I only want to see if the student completed the test preparation course. Okay, completed. And you see it gives me a long, ugly error. Why it gives a long, ugly error? Because, look, after race ethnicity, I have parental level of education, and I am skipping that. I'm skipping the lunch. I'm going directly to test preparation course. When you skip that, these things get confused because after group B, I specified group B as the race and ethnicity. If I put something else here, and one more parameter here, it thinks it's parental level of education, and there is nothing called completed in parental level of education. That's why it gives me the error. So you cannot actually skip things in between. If you have to really skip it, you have to at least mention that slice none. That means you are not slicing the parental level of education. You are also not slicing the lunch. So here I have to put slice none, the test preparation course completed. Okay, I didn't care about the gender. And remember, I didn't care about the gender, but I didn't have to put slice none here. If you want, you can put it, it's fine, but I don't need to do that because it's after this test preparation course. You can skip the next ones, it's fine. Or if I want, I can still specify here the male. Okay, it is gonna give me this, but if you want, or if you do not want to care about the gender, you can totally skip it. It's fine. Okay, I'll just do one male here just for the note. Okay, well, now Control C. This time, okay, forget about the gender. Group B, parental level of education. Let's say I want to see the parental level of education. I want to specify high school and some college. This time I'm caring about parental level of education a little too much. Okay, there are several ones, some college, some high school, associate degree, so many. so many of them. I only want to see the parents who has high school education and some college. Okay, you can do that too. You can specify two values. Now also I want to see group A and group B. Okay, so I have the data of group A and B and the parental level of education with high school and some college. Lunch, I didn't care. I sliced none. Then test preparation course completed, and I skipped gender. The last one, I didn't care. Okay, so that's all I wanted to share with you today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll come back soon with another video.